across that.
Okay, so this right here was what separated East and West Berlin. You couldn't come across here. So, yep, what you see on the other side there is West Berlin, where we're standing right now is East Berlin. What was?
And that's your embassy.
US Embassy. One way to travel around Berlin, to bike and get drunk all at the same time. We're still here. Eva, what's the official name of this?
Brandenburger Tor. Brandenburger Tor.
Yeah, so that's where we are. Old gate between the east and the west.
Tor is the gate.
Uh-huh.
So it's called after Brandenburg.
Yep. So this is just a view a little further back of the square. And there used to be 18 of these gates around Berlin, but they were all destroyed. And now this is the only one left, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
So Napoleon went through that. Like whoever went through this gate, basically like owned Berlin.
Yeah.
So it was Napoleon first, and then Hitler, of course, and then in 1989, finally the Berliner people.
Yep.
The Berlin people.
So they finally got to go through it and be free.
Yep.
So.
Just to show that Kenny is here, he's just not talking, so he is in Berlin. Okay, and we have the Scholvins here giving us a tour, and this is the famous Unter den Linden street. That's one of the most famous streets in Berlin, so it's huge.
Just a little bit more here, further back now. Just want to show you some of the what it looks like here. Have some old buildings, that's them up there. So if you look around, you notice there are a bunch of old looking buildings, and then you come over here and you get the new ones, and they just told us that's because most of the new ones are there because the old ones were destroyed in the war. And then obviously they rebuilt. So these are the new rebuilt ones because what was there was destroyed in the war. And then buildings like that are the ones that survived. And right there is Cafe Einstein. It's a really famous cafe. Whenever the German president wants to go for coffee or other people, that's where they go. That's the most famous. It's Cafe Einstein. So we're further down that same street now. And this is Humboldt University. And the building's about 400 years old. It's been a university for 200 now. It's the university where Einstein studied and a lot of other famous people. Coming around this way we have
Brothers Grimm.
Eva. Yep. The guy who wrote a bunch of the famous fairy tales, the Brothers Grimm. Have some neat statues and things.
Scientists, and the Humboldt was one of the scientists as well.
Oh, okay.
So. And that's the Union. Yeah, we don't know yet. We will find out. And this is the National Bibliothek.
Okay, National Library, and some other cool buildings that we don't know what they are quite yet, but we're working on finding out. Just showing a few more sites and things. We're just barely down the street from where we were. That's the statue down there. The Opera House. Just a few of the sites. Some pretty architecture here. If you look down there, we've got some neat places. So a little bit more of Berlin.
For Germany, but the grandchild was bad because he liked playing with soldiers.
Okay, so we walked for another 5 minutes. So this is another museum. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, you probably can't see that. That's a church. That's a very pretty dome. So maybe on Kenny's pictures. The tower, the red tower in the back is where the city people, I don't know, whatever you call it, I just forgot the English word, the Rathaus in German. the city hall is. So you can see the other church in the back. That's according to French style. And there's a canal with a river, and you will take a boat and just be on it for 3 hours.
This building is made in around about 1900.
That was made around
So I'm just gonna run around.
Century 90s, yeah. Okay.
How?
So now we are looking at the church, and there was a real wedding. So you can see the wedding.
The wedding.
Yeah.
Jetzt könnt ihr schmeißen. Nur mal los.
And as you can tell, Kenny is still taking pictures of the wedding.